Hello, everyone. Today I want to do a little mediumship check-in reading with John O'Keefe. I've been going back through my old readings and compiling like what happened in those readings versus what came out. So that will be coming out soon as well. But I did go back to a previous reading I did, which was the mediumship interview with John O'Keefe. And I'm gonna post it later, but essentially in that interview I said that she was going to get a Hail Mary, but not until after the completion of trial, which didn't make sense to me at the time. Obviously now we know there was a second trial. And I said that she was gonna end up hearing something or that was gonna be what turns the tides in effect. And then also I said that the Hail Mary was going to depend on how much the public was paying attention and, like, interested in the case at that time, because that reading was back in 2023. So again, I will be posting that because that was also, like, an interview with John O'Keefe, in which apparently he told us directly what was gonna happen. So keep an eye out for that. Anyway, let's get into this. As always, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. I'm gonna kinda do this similarly to how I do Humans for Humanity, where I shuffle the deck and I leave it on the screen. That was my intention um, with what I was thinking writing these questions. Interesting. It's bringing me back to a line in that reading that I just referred to where I said that John was gonna leave Karen the breadcrumbs. Hold on one second, let me just find that one part. Okay, here's the first part. To take any potential blame or chatter away from the friend group. But Ten of Swords reverse makes me feel like she might have something, it just might not work as well as she wanted it to. Three of Wands reverse. It's not going to go as far as she wanted it to, but she has some way to, like, she doesn't have it yet. She's going to have a Hail Mary type pass, but she doesn't have it yet. But it's like, maybe something she hears from someone or something she finds out. The Fool and the Hermit reverse. And there's two people on this one for the Fool. Yeah, it's like somebody passes her some puzzle piece and it clicks other things in her head. And she's like, I can use this as a Hail Mary pass, but I don't think it's going to work. I think it's kind of like, oh, you know what it might be? It might be that it depends on how much the public pays attention to that Hail Mary pass when it does come, which I don't think is going to be right away because it's like she has to hear something about what's going on after. Yeah, Two of Cups. She has to hear something about the couple after or something. I don't know what it is. Like maybe something they said or say. Seven of Pentacles reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse. It helps her see through some kind of illusion or delusion that she previously believed. Almost like Four Pentacles reversed, almost like somebody told her, like, oh, they have this covered. You can't get to them in this way. And then it's like she realizes that they don't actually have all their bases covered in that regard or something. I don't know. It's like, okay, so she gets the opportunity in time as Hail Mary type pass. Crossword in reverse. It's after trial and sentencing, though, because this would be the end of the road. What is a Hail Mary pass? Family. Who's family? I'll show that part later. Let me find the one other part that I wanted to find. Maybe he'll come to her just in spirit. Maybe he'll give her signs and clues of something she was already trying to piece together. But she's like looking into how this could be happening in terms of corruption and cover up, right? And it's like he's going to give her enough breadcrumbs to lead her to some revelation. And then he can see if she can find a way to use what he uncovered to her favor, allegedly, my opinion. Yes. Hmm. Of this plus finding a way through depth to still communicate with her. So, anyways, that's the picture that this just painted for me. Like, that was my burden to try and get that valuable information so she could avoid a tower when it comes to this final decision being made by the court. Um, okay, so anyway, John, how do you feel in this moment about the jury's decision? It's going to be question 1. How do you feel in this moment about the jury's decision? I'm kind of doing these like a math equation, by the way. I thought that'd be a different way to try it out. So this plus this, and then it's going to equal the next card. Anyways, um, how do you feel in this moment about the jury's decision? It's almost like I can I know it's the decision and I know it's in place, but it's like, can I really take this final breath? Can I really release? Like I'm 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 hesitating to release. So like I know it's real, but almost like this is her point of view. How do you feel in this moment about the jury's decision? He's with her, so he's in her feelings, and I feel like he's painting the picture of her feeling like, "Is it really real? Like, can I really take a deep breath? Am I is it really can't come back again?" It feels like that, like, I'm hesitating to release even though I know it's real. Oh, fulfillment. Wish fulfillment, 10 of cups. Okay, so I'm struggling to release and take a deep breath even though I know it's real, but I'm overjoyed, I'm happy. All right. What energy are you sending out now that the verdict is in? Now that we don't have to juggle this and that, it's time to heal or bring resolution to lies, dishonesty, concealing the truth. Now that we don't have to juggle this and that, it's time to bring resolution to finding the truth. It's time to bring resolution. It's time to bring to light the lies. Oh, oh, everything's falling. Oh, House of Cards falling. I just dropped a bunch of cards. Hmm. Um. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on. House of Cards falling in a way that can't be picked back up. House of Cards falling in a way that can't be picked back up. Weapon and gift fell on my lap. Wait a minute. 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 I get it. Wait a minute. Now that we don't have to juggle this and that, we can bring resolution to the lies. What lies? That this was an accident made by a car that drove away because it's a rear view. Blackmail paid off. Who was who was being paid off or blackmailed to make it look like this? So how do we then bring resolution to this? Some kind of gift of the weapon. Something is going, and look how the gift card is like very in my light. Something's going to come to light about how he really passed. And it's going to start to be the first thing that knocks the whole house of cards over. What do you guys say about that, John? A painful ending. Oh, that's spicy. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. A painful ending that I'm no longer waiting around for. Say because, say because, say because, because. Oh, that made my eyes water. A painful ending that I'm no longer waiting around for because justice. That made my eyes really water. Holy crap. No, I want to keep going. I don't want to do those cards right now. I want to keep going. Or do I want to do these right now? What do you think, John? No. Okay. That's so interesting because I looked at those cards and I thought I should do those cards right now because that's probably what people would want to see. And then I felt, don't do those cards. That's not where the reading is flowing to. And then I looked at the deck again. So I said, okay, give me a card, right? Vacation, beach, abroad. Abort it. Don't go in that direction. Go back to where you were. Interesting. Anyway, like vacation read to me like vacate. Anyway, so are you at peace with the outcome or is something unresolved? Oh, because if I would have done that question, it would have thrown this off balance. He's trying to show that he is communicating because he's giving me the order to ask in now that the cards are on the deck. Because the way that I do Humans for Humanity format is how you can prove communication. Anyway, are you at peace with the outcome or is something unresolved? Something's unresolved. Something needs to be brought to light still that people still aren't seeing. And it has just about everything to do with all right, how I really died. Now use the cards. First confirm. I'm just giving it to you in the tone of voice that I'm hearing it in my head, to be honest with you. First confirm. It can't be over because it's bigger than just Karen Reed. It's the reason that all the blackmail was able to happen. It's the reason that everything was able to get pushed under the rug. There's something bigger going on here, and that's why John is so still invested in this. This is like, I have no regrets about what I did that led to this outcome, but I'm not quitting on still getting a resolution because I'm still sticking around here to clean up. Follow the money has been our card for the whole trial for like, how is this corruption happening and why? So how is this corruption happening and why? There's proof of it that will make the mighty fall. And that's what John is trying to communicate because they let their egos get the best of them. and because of that, there's evidence that can then be used. It's just the figuring out how to use it. Are you at peace with the outcome, or is something unresolved? Something is very much unresolved. It's the bigger picture of how they were able to get away with this, where these connections were coming from, and there's evidence to show it that John would like out. What would you like to say about that, John? Hidden communication between my friends that will be made public. All right. Ooh, okay. Allegedly, my opinion, John's opinion, someone's opinion. Um, what emotion are you most strongly experiencing about Karen's acquittal? Fulfillment. Like 10 of Pentacles is like generational fulfillment. So like, good, now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Anymore at all. Not now, not later. Now I don't have to worry about that. It's never gonna appear again. I'm fulfilled, and I don't have to change course. Like, I don't have to worry about that coming back. I don't have to there's no need to continue to be in defense mode. Okay, thank you for stating that very abundantly clearly. Do you feel the verdict reflects what actually happened to you? Manipulation offered. Do you feel the verdict reflects what actually happened to you? I would word what I'm getting like this. There's still manipulation so much ingrained in this that, you know, the other side is still going to be trying to make it look like, oh, she just didn't get convicted because there wasn't enough, not because she didn't do it. So, do you feel the verdict reflects what actually happened to you? He's showing me this deck. Hold on. I'm going to pull one of these. I'm going to flip these two over after. Do you feel the verdict reflects what actually happened to you? You know, kinda, yes, because is Karen not guilty? Yeah. However, there isn't enough yet. Like, the story's not over yet because the story isn't she isn't convicted because there wasn't enough. The story is she didn't do it. So do you feel the verdict reflects what actually happened to you? Yes and no. Like, there's more to see. Social media in reverse. There's more to see. Everybody doesn't know everything yet about it. The sun, there's more to come to light. There's more for people to know. Do you feel like the verdict reflects what actually happened to you? Yes and no. Yes, because she's not guilty, but no, because are people still looking at it as she's not guilty because there wasn't enough? Is she still being viewed as not guilty because they dropped the prosecutorial ball? Or what? So almost like in John's mind, and I'm gonna pull the 3 cards after I say what I'm about to say. Almost like in John's mind, he would say, "Not enough yet, because it's still not abundantly clear what happened to me so that people can still go back and forth about, well, is she guilty and the trial just was bad, or did she just get away with murder? It's almost like John's like, no, I'd rather make it abundantly clear what actually happened, because then that is an accurate reflection of what happened to me. Not just maybe they dropped the ball in trial, but she didn't do it because this is what happened. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like the work is not done yet. The work is not done yet. The work is not done yet because I don't want it to be she just got away with murder. I want it to be she didn't do it because this is what really happened. Queen of Wands in reverse. Drama. She didn't do it. This is what really happened. Drama. Oh, lack of confidence. There's still work to be done. I want people to be confident about she didn't do it because something else is confidently there to show what did happen. That's how I'd word that. Okay. What is your message? Oh boy. What is your okay. What is your message to the world about this verdict? I almost did it. I almost pulled a whispers card and put it on top of this. So that card would have came out right now instead of the literal world card when I say, what message would you give to the world? I heard in my head, nah. Like, you know, when you push a buzzer and it's like, I heard that, but like his voice be like, nah. What is happening? Okay. What is your message to the world about the verdict? Hey, world. They tried to hang her out to dry so that they would not reap the consequences of lack of planning, plans falling apart, so that they would not reap the consequences of their plans falling apart, because if their plans fell apart, back it up a few steps, grab the whispers deck. They tried to hang her out to dry because they didn't want their plans to fall apart. Oh no. They tried to hang her out to dry because they didn't want their plans to fall apart. Oh my goodness. I mean, just like say it like that. Okay. Uh, they tried to hang her out to dry because they didn't want their plans to fall apart, because they had warned John and he did not heed their warning. So they tried to lie about my death. And they had to, because their plans couldn't fall apart. They had to lie about my death because they supplied it. And everybody doesn't know yet, but they will. Okay. That was intense, John. Okay. Is there something you wish had been acknowledged that was missed? I mean, the answer is already gonna be yes, so let's frame it in a different way. That's what I just heard. The answer is gonna be yes, so let's frame it in a different way. Is there something you wish had been acknowledged that was missed? How do you want me to rephrase that? Four of Swords, your actual death. Is there something you wish had been acknowledged that was missed? Something about my actual death. So what information can we no, wrong way. Something acknowledged about your death. Is there something you wish had been acknowledged about your actual death that was missed? Well, if it wasn't the vehicle, we need to get clarity about what it was. It wasn't the vehicle. We have to get clarity about what it was. Start at the equal sign. So we're going to figure out what it is first, and then we'll figure out what plus what equals that. Well, if it wasn't the vehicle, we have to figure out what it was. Disp- Disposing of evidence in reverse would be evidence coming to light. Evidence coming to light. It's in the same spot as the sun card was in. Um. Oh dear. What plus what is evidence coming to light? That when I pulled this whole stack of cards out, I heard stop. That was the next card. You can go back and see that was the next card. And now it's the first card out. Parental figure, the parents of that house. Evidence about them. Secret weapon exposed. Okay, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next question. Okay, so that's that's something coming to light about how John actually passed, being connected to the parents of the house and the means or method that was used. It's like, okay, now we need to push to figure out what did happen. And I think that he's wording it like that to me because I feel like that's gonna be Karen's state of mind after she figures out how to like, okay, now I can actually breathe. That they can't come back after me. Now I can breathe. I think she needs a minute, and then I think it's gonna go into like, I don't want people to just think that I got off because they didn't do the trial right. I want them to know what really happened. Um, and it feels like she's going straight for the something about connecting how John did die to the homeowners. Oh my god, or to the homeowner's child. That's the one who had the bruises and the pictures and no, don't touch it. Okay. Um, don't touch it. It'll make sense in a minute. Gotcha. Is there something you would what guidance no, I don't wanna do that one. I don't wanna do that one either. Okay, last one. I'm gonna do 2 rounds, 1, 2 equals, 1, 2 equals, and then finish with the whispers, 1, 2 equals. So round 1, Page of Pentacles in reverse, something missing plus 1 person. Oh god. Coming for you. It's like John leads Karen to one piece of information about one person, and that's she can then pull on that string to cause the whole fabric to fray. Um, oh, like this. 1 plus 1 equals, and I'm gonna do that 3 times. Okay, so something missing about one person, John leading Karen to the fabric to pull on it so the whole thing frays. I can't pick it up on camera. Kidnapped, hands tied in reverse. A release. I'm releasing something. I'm showing her something. Number 2, chariot in reverse. Uh, it's very much giving they think they're gonna get away with it, but oh boy. King of Wands in reverse. I'm going for the top. I'm going for the king. Um, you can't quell the fire it's giving. Like you can't you now that Karen okay. Here's the quote. Runaway escape. They think they can run away. Oh, it's not on camera. Look. Runaway escape. They thought they could run away escape and get all the way off camera, but they didn't. There was still a piece of it in there because I don't use it if it goes off camera. So I almost couldn't use it, but I could because I could pull it back in. Anyway, they thought they could run away and escape. Oh, 2 cards. In case anyone's wondering, this reading is different because I've decided to just say out loud what usually happens in my head so that you can all understand my reading process a little bit better. So all of this is what's typically taking place in my mind, which is why I like make weird faces and stuff like that because these convos are usually only in here. Anyway, they think they got away with it, but now that Karen is safe. Oh, now that oh, that's why there need to be 2 cards. Now that Karen is safe. Contract paperwork in reverse. There's no deals that could be made. Like, now that Karen is safe, I'm, like, going for the jugular, so to speak. Oh, wow, witness. John, give me 1 card to the statement that maybe I'm working on someone to have just enough of a crisis of conscience, that just enough information comes forward, that it gives Karen the grip of that string that she then needs to just pull on. 7 of Swords in reverse, a reversal of a betrayal. You were doing the wrong thing, me putting pressure on your conscience, maybe you'll do the right thing. Third one, last one. Behind the scenes, there is a rift in the relationship of people who need to uphold one another's lies. Contact is really foggy. I, like, can't see out of this eye at all, but I'm fine out of this eye. Can't see. Rift in relationship, 2 of cups or lovers in reverse, rift. One person isn't seeing that someone is starting to turn. That someone is putting pressure on someone behind the scenes, especially now that this verdict is out, and the partner doesn't realize, like, partner, I say that, like, not necessarily relationship, just, like, any kind of connection. It's like the person who's starting to have this heavy conscience The people around them aren't seeing the heavy conscious yet, so they can't prepare for it. Travel in reverse, they don't think they're gonna go. Okay, last pool, wrap it up, give John the mic. What would he say? Oh, wait, did I pull one for here? Oh, yeah, it was travel. Okay. 4 cards, last go. Okay. In closing, truth and in closing, the lie that I would like everyone to focus on is what you didn't see in court and why you didn't see it. Because once I push over the first domino, oh, please remember that this is all alleged, my opinion, not fact. I am going to go into more readings with this once I put together the video. Sorry. I'm going to go into more readings of this after I put together the compilation of all the clips from the other videos. John wants to sign it. Tarot. Oh, don't shuffle. It's just the next card. Behind a wall. What does he want to do? Expose what's behind the wall. Like you thought you got away with it, but there's more to see. Allegedly. Please remember that this is all alleged, my opinion, no facts. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.